Hello everyone, this is your friend Truly Shoham. A warm welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my first video of 2021. First and foremost, a happy new year to everyone who's ever subscribed to my YouTube channel and whosoever is watching this video right now. Let us at least hope to have a better 2021 compared to the uncertain, gloomy and somewhat morbid 2020 that each one of us have gone through. So today we're going to discuss about a very important film that came out on Netflix a couple of weeks ago. The film's name is AK vs. AK. We're going to discuss about that film, what exactly worked for me, why exactly the film is very important, and what exactly I found a tad underwhelming. We'll discuss about everything and more on. But first thing first, before I start my video, just a mandatory interjection. If you haven't already, please subscribe, share, comment, like and support my YouTube channel Truly Shoham to stay tuned for further updates and notifications regarding the content that I post on my YouTube channel. I need your support. Thank you so much. So, AK vs. AK. The film written by Avinash Sampath, directed by Vikramaditya Motwane, and the two AKs. First AK is none other than the fucking crazy Anurag Kashyap, and the other AK is none other than the evergreen 63-year young, forever young megastar Anil Kapoor. So, what happens when Anurag Kashyap and Anil Kapoor post a public feud, have a clash among each other, forms the crux of the film. Now by clash, I don't mean that it's a Salman Khan movie kind of a clash that we are talking about. No, it's not like that. This is the clash of egos, the clash of ideas, the clash of ideology regarding what is more important in the film, the craft of film. The ever important question: who is more important to the film, the actor, the star, or the filmmaker? So, post a public feud between Anurag Kashyap and Anil Kapoor, when Anurag Kashyap abducts and kidnaps Anil Kapoor's daughter and challenges Mr. Anil Kapoor to search his daughter before sunrise under three conditions. The first condition, no police intervention. Second condition, whatever phone calls would be happening between Anil Kapoor and the relevant people, that would happen only in speaker mode. And last but definitely not the least, this entire chase, this entire search for Anil Kapoor for his daughter would be captured in camera and it will be cultivated to a full-fledged live hostage action drama, cutting-edge film. And that is what exactly forms the crux of the film. Sounds too good to be true, sounds a bit of crazy, sounds innovative, outrageously original, but too good to be true, isn't it? That's your interpretation. I love the film. But why I love the film, I'll just come to that step by step. The first thing, the casting of the film, I absolutely loved it. Because AK vs. AK is in classic cinematic language, a meta-referential black comedy shot in cinema verite style. One AK is played by the filmmaker. AK is played by none other than the enfant terrible of Hindi cinema, Mr. Anurag Kashyap, the nutcase filmmaker. And the other AK, the megastar, is played by none other than 63-year young, 63 young, forever young Mr. Anil Kapoor. So that is the casting of the film. For the first sixer of the film is hit out of the park, boundary out of the park by the casting, by the writer, director team and everyone. That's fantastic, the first positive aspect of the film. Now coming to what exactly I mean when I say meta-referential comedy, meta-referential black comedy, satire and cinema verite style. Barring the technical aspect, barring the technical jargon, meta-referential cinematic style means that when the actors and the artists performing in the film become too close to the character and when they strip their all vanity and they become completely naked in front of the camera, not in literal physical terms, but in terms of the characterization that they portray, then exactly we come to meta-referential cinema, where the demarcating lines between real and real gets dangerously blurred. That's meta-referential cinema. And cinema verite is nothing but a distinct cinematic style where the entire shot taking, the entire cinematography, the treatment of the film is in handheld camera and in a guerrilla style of filmmaking, where the protagonist is being captured not by a static cinema but moving camera just to get to the excitement of the character. Cinema verite style was pioneered in this country by none other than the iconic Mr. Mrinal Sen, worldwide by Jean-Luc Godard and the bunch of revolutionary filmmakers, I would say, 1960s French New Wave cinema. So, AK versus AK exactly happens when I said so, in a feud between Mr. Anurag Kashyap and Mr. Anil Kapoor, and what exactly transpired forms the crux of the film. So, now coming to the brilliant aspect of the film. The best part of the film is in its meta-referential aspect, also the polarizing part. Are we as Hindi film going audience, are we liberal enough to accept and embrace an idea which is as astoundingly original but too good to be true, where you have to have a leap of faith, where you find a megastar Anil Kapoor searching for his daughter, which is played by none other than Anil Kapoor's real life daughter Sonam Kapoor, throughout the busy roads of Mumbai. Are we ready to buy this idea? If we are, if we surrender ourselves to the vision of Vikramaditya Motwane and Avinash Sampath, then we have a winner of a film. We truly have an immersive piece of cinema that will stay with you. But if we aren't, if we believe cinema to be just popcorn entertainment, if we believe cinema to be the Dabangs, the ABCDs, the Baghis, the Coolie number one, then definitely AK vs AK is not for you. Let's be very open regarding this, because you have to be very attentive in every frame, every scene of this movie, only then able to grasp the ideas of the film. The brilliant chemistry between Anurag Kashyap and Anil Kapoor, both of them have done a stupendous job. Even Anurag Kashyap, who is actually not an actor, he has completely outdone himself. And what to say about Anil Kapoor? He is one of the most relevant actors from the 80s to still actively work in today's cinema with today's young filmmakers. The reason is evident in this film. He is stupendous in this film. So if you are able to digest that, then you will love this movie, or else not. The other brilliant part of the movie is the real life referencing, just to give authenticity to the film, where Anil Kapoor's and Anurag Kashyap's portions are shot in their respective houses, where you see Harshvardhan Kapoor, Bonnie Kapoor, Sonam Kapoor, Anil Kapoor's family members coming and performing as themselves in the film, just to give authenticity and rich textures and layers to this film. And the brilliant cinematography by Swapnil Sonahal, the razor sharp editing by Bunty Bhansali, everything enriched this film to be a truly immersive cinematic experience. My only underwhelming aspect regarding this film was the penultimate twist, the end twist in the film, which though was inevitable, but I found it to be a tad underwhelming considering the immense talent that this film boasted of, the technical aspect, the performance and everything. I felt that the twist could have been done in a better way, and that's my take on the movie. It might not be yours also. And a special footnote, a special note of credit to the marketing team of AK vs AK. Hats off to them. I salute them. Wow, what a truly innovative and original marketing glitch that they just pull off in this movie. And in many aspects, AK vs AK's marketing team did a better job than the filmmaker. I mean, just jokingly so, because the marketing was such outstanding in this film. So at this end of the discussion, would I recommend AK vs AK? Absolutely, I will. If you haven't watched the film in Netflix, please do yourself a favor, watch this film. And if you have already, let me know in the comment section what do you think of the movie, because I am eager to know your opinion on this movie, because this kind of divisive movie, this kind of polarizing movies must be watched to at least support and give the push to Hindi mainstream cinema that it so thoroughly requires. That's my take on the movie. Let me know yours. And as they say so, I love this movie. I am eager to watch Vikramaditya Motwane's more work, because I feel that he's one of the most important and crucial filmmakers to have come out of Hindi cinema, and his rich body of work speaks for themselves. So that was my first video, my take on the movie. Let me know yours in the comment section. And last but not the least, please stay tuned for more updates and more notification, more videos coming out of my channel Truly Soham. Continue supporting this endeavor. This is my first video of 2021. I will engage you, entertain you, and hopefully alienate you with my work. Just keep supporting me, and thank you so much for being so patient and tuning in my video. More when we meet. Thank you so much. Bye bye.